Now at this point, I'm going to assume that you've found all of your photographs that you're going to be using. One of the things that I wanted to point out that's really a good idea to do, and I'm just going to go ahead and minimize this and pull up a file folder, if you will, is to go ahead and save your files. Like for example, I'm keeping these, if you will, in something called the cloud. It's in something called Dropbox, but this could be your thumb drive. And what I've done is, if you notice very carefully, is these are the photographs that I'm going to be utilizing. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually naming them so that it makes sense to me what it is. I'm actually as close as I can using the title that I have in in my PowerPoint presentation. And I'm making them all lowercase. This is my preference, and I'm making sure that I separate the names with a dash, so I have home dash bind dash program. And it just helps me to put them in a file folder so I know where they're located and give them a name so that later on it's easy for me to find them. And again, that I've recommended in class several times, that you would probably want to have one of those USB 2 or USB, they're actually USB 2/3 drives that you can go ahead and save your photographs on. Remember, you can also save them on something like Google Drive, the Google Drive, but the thing that you want to keep in mind is that you'll have to have access to that, so you'll have to have internet access, whereas you could be working on on an airplane at 35,000 feet, and as long as you have your pictures with you on either the computer or your thumb drive, you're good to go. So just want to make sure that you think about that in your process. So you come up with your list of topics that you're going to cover in your presentation. Go out to something like Google, or you could try Bing as another search engine, or Yahoo, and then look for photographs that you can utilize in your presentation that again help tell the story rather than just using words. And I think this makes it more interesting for people if you show, for example, a couple looking for a home or shopping for a home says a lot more than just saying the words. It just helps tells the story a little bit better. And we're going to move on now in the next tutorial and talk about how do we insert these pictures into our actual PowerPoint presentation that we've been working on.